What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today is August 11th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update over some of the hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, don't really have all that much today. Most likely during power hour, you will see some extra volatility because of CPI coming out tomorrow. But aside from that, there hasn't really been all that much coming out for kind of speculative topics. So it is more of a technical driven day. Aside from that though, futures are looking pretty good. Dow is up 0.3, S&P 0.23, NASDAQ 0.21. Getting right to it, SoFi is up slightly, 0.63%. No fireside chat, no news, no anything from them so far this morning. 10.22% of the free flow is being shorted. Works out to be 120.33 million shares overall are being shorted. As I've mentioned over the last couple dedicated SoFi videos, 22.26 is going to be that key pivot. It's kind of getting close to that during the pre-market, so ultimately best case scenario, it does close above that today, thus kind of setting the trajectory for 24, 25 and so forth. So today 22.26 will be that key point to watch for. Moral of the story. Moving on, AI. So C3 AI definitely getting hit, down 33% this morning because of what they put out at 7 p.m. last Friday. So it looks like they are restructuring their sales and services to accelerate growth. Usually that's not a good sign. Does it justify a 30-something% pullback? In my opinion, not so much. When it comes down to shorts, 19% of the free flow is being shorted. So most likely they are playing some attributing factor in it going down so much today. But 23.23 million shares overall are being shorted. So this stock hasn't had that much luck even since their last earnings. They're always just seen as like a subpar AI company, which is rather unfortunate because I think early on they did have a lot of good momentum, a lot of good high expectations on it. But obviously with this kind of news right here, given the robust kind of circumstances of the market, this is a very, very big red flag. If you're looking at trading it though, with a 1521, it is trading between this S2 and this S3. So 1736 is going to be that key point to really watch for it to get over. And then 734 is going to be a strong support. I'm looking at the 1 week chart as well, only because it's gone down a huge amount. So in reality, just watch for it to get above that 1736 if you're going to see a nice continued push higher. AMC. I'm sure a lot of people online are saying, hey, MOAS is coming, MOAS is coming. I'm sure, almost 100%. But they did put out their earnings, and yeah, it's doing pretty good. I think the bar was set very low for them for their earnings, but nonetheless, they did do fairly well. When it comes down to shorts, 16.84% of the free flow is being shorted. Works out to be 67.55 million shares overall are being shorted. So right now we are sitting at the 52-week high for shorts. So again, for those of you that believe MOAS or short squeeze or whatever, then you might get a little bit excited by that. Right now with that 315 though, it is trading between this R1 and the pivot. So 310 is going to be a strong support that you really want to watch for it to hold today. If not, it might retrace back into kind of where it was. Flip side, 341 and then 360. If it does start to really push higher. So again, just kind of keep that in mind. SoundHound, they did have their earnings, nothing really new from them today, but it is getting a lot of volume. Unfortunately, during the overnight trading, it was significantly higher. So clearly today is going to be a very volatile day for it. So just be prepared for that. Right now though, 34.87% of the free flow is being shorted. Works out to be 127 million shares overall are being shorted. So it is at all-time high short interest numbers. So again, if you believe in a squeeze, then definitely this might be a one to kind of keep in mind. But nonetheless, right now with it at 1363, trading between this R3 and this R2. So in comparison to a lot of other growth stocks, it's doing very, very good. 1352 is going to be a strong support for you to watch for it to hold today. And if so, then it'll be on the path for that $14 range in the short term. So 1492 will be the next strong target / resistance. And then last but not least, Intel is going up because it looks like Trump and their CEO are kind of meeting today. So it looks like they're kind of mending things, which was primarily because of Trump calling out their CEO and pretty much mentioning that he needs to resign. So kind of crazy how this market is, but nonetheless, it looks like the market likes them making up a 3.01%. Not heavily shorted, so they're not going to play that big of a part in today. So 2.9% of the free float is being shorted. Right now, though, with that 2053, it is trading between this R1 and the pivot. So 1985 is going to be a strong support. Definitely did bounce off of that as a good support level, and so 2074 is going to be the next strong target slash resistance. So best case scenario as well, it'll close above that. In my opinion, I don't think that's going to be occurring. Most likely it'll close right below this R1 in my opinion. But nonetheless, all the stocks I did mention are going to be solid day trades or potentially swing trades depending on your time horizon. But nonetheless, add a lot of these stocks to your watch list. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, many of which have been absolutely on point. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.